Hi guys, so today we are going to be going over the scientific method. Let me share my screen with you guys. Okay, so we're going to be in your Ag Bio notebook today on slide 14. So this is where you're going to be taking notes on the PowerPoint that I'll be going over with you guys today over the scientific method. So if you haven't already, you need to go to slide 14 and press the update button on the upper right-hand corner. Once you press that, this should pop up. And this is for you. You can type on this, type notes, take notes on what I'm going to be going over today. Okay, so slide 14 in your Ag Bio notebook. Okay. All right, so we'll be talking about the scientific method for the next couple of weeks. So what is the scientific method? This should be very familiar to you guys. You guys should have already went over this, so this should be review. So it's a set of sequential steps that scientists invariably follow to answer scientific questions. This is very important in science and in agriculture. So we're going to be going over the first 3 steps today. Ask a question or state a problem. Number 2, conduct research. Number 3, state a hypothesis. Number 1, ask a question or state a problem. Ask a question or develop a problem that can be solved through experimentation. So your question needs to be able to be experimented. Just like your guys' wonder questions, you guys researched it, you could experiment it, it should be able to be solved through experimentation. So if you guys have went over the phenomena questions, you guys should know what the Asian citrus psyllid is. So here's a question. Can a pesticide be sprayed to control the spread of Asian citrus psyllid? So Asian citrus psyllid is a pest. So here's our question. 2, conduct research. Conduct research for your topic of interest. So you'll have 2 sources. Primary research you conduct, so surveys, interviews. Secondary research, someone else conducted. So someone else on the internet, reliable sources like journals, articles, books, etc. That's going to be your secondary source. So primary, you conduct. Secondary, someone else conducts. Primary research example. Interview citrus farmers about the use of pesticides on their trees. So there's many citrus farmers here in Exeter, so you can go and interview a local farmer that you might know, and that will be your primary research. Secondary research, sorry guys, went back. Secondary research, example is research pesticides that harm the Asian citrus psyllid. So this could be articles online, books, anything like that. Number 3, state a hypothesis. Predict a possible answer to the problem or question. So stating a hypothesis, you're going to use a if-then statement. So let's see. If I do all my work in class, then I will get an A. Just like that. So you're going to be using a if-then statement to predict a possible answer to the problem or question that you conducted. So hypothesis, a testable explanation for a problem or question. So just like this, like I said, if you don't do your work in class, then you will receive an F. That's another if and then statement. Okay, so if I do this, we're going to be going over the independent variable and the dependent variable later on. But if I do something that can change, then this will happen. So in the independent variable, what will you change? So if you have bad grades, maybe you will start doing your work and the result of that will be getting an A. So that'll be your dependent variable. What will you measure? The measurement should depend on what you change, and that's the independent variable. So you're going to be changing the independent variable to receive your answer. So hypothesis. If a cyfluthrin, that's a hard word to say, pesticide is applied to citrus groves, then the numbers of Asian citrus psyllid on trees will decrease. So independent variable, cyfluthrin pesticide application. So that's what's going to change. The dependent variable, number of Asian citrus psyllids. And the constants, that's nothing changing, that's the citrus trees. All right, so that is today's lesson for the first 3 steps of the scientific method. So remember, guys, you're going to be taking notes on slide 14. Make sure you press that upper right-hand corner, the update button. I hope you guys enjoyed today, and then next week we'll go over the next 3 steps, and we'll then be done with the scientific method. Thank you, guys.